Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Ralf Rangnick fears Paul Pogba will be out for Arsenal and Chelsea games. Manchester United manager Ralf Rangnick fears midfielder Paul Pogba won't be available for the Premier League games against Arsenal and Chelsea this month. The Red Devils suffered a heavy 4-0 defeat against Liverpool on the road last night. They made the worst possible start, conceding after 5 minutes on the clock. To make things even worse, Pogba picked up a calf injury. The £49.5 million rated star was unable to carry on and was replaced by Jesse Lingard in the 10th minute. With the lack of specialist centre midfielders, it was always expected to be a difficult outing for United. Speaking after the loss, Rangnick confirmed that Pogba pulled his calf muscle and added the injury could be significant enough to keep him out for the next 2 games. He told ManUnited.com, "He pulled his calf muscle. As it seems right now, this will not be an injury like the one Fred has, which will be gone in 1 week. I fear that Paul will not be available for the Arsenal or Chelsea games." Rangnick insists Man United could sign maybe 10 new players. Ralf Rangnick admitted he was embarrassed after watching his Man United side get thoroughly outplayed as Liverpool returned to the top of the table with a 4-0 win. "I don't think they have mentally checked out. It's just a different level," Rangnick said. "Liverpool have better players than we have, and this was really reflected by the result today. There will be a rebuild for sure. That was obvious in the first 3 or 4 weeks for me. For us, it's extremely embarrassing as a coaching staff to sit here and have a press conference like this. We just have to admit they are better than us." Fred was missing with injury, and Scott McTominay fit enough only for the bench, so Rangnick included Phil Jones in makeshift back 3, but then saw his plans hampered again when Paul Pogba limped off with only 8 minutes gone, having suffered a calf injury. But though the injuries played a role, Rangnick admitted they were not the whole cause. "We have to be critical with ourselves," Rangnick said. "The way we played in the first 45 minutes was not no area what we wanted to see or play. Since we had all our defensive midfielders not available, we decided to go with the back 5. I don't think the first half had anything to do with our formation. The way we conceded the first goal was definitely not part of our game plan. It affected our confidence. The first half was not good enough. We changed from a back 5 to a back 4. The first 25 minutes of the second half was much better, but the story of those 25 minutes was we didn't score a goal. The third goal was on the blacklist of what we shouldn't do against Liverpool." The German continued, "If you analyze the situation, it's not difficult. For me, it's clear there will be 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 new players. Before you sign those players, you need to be aware how you want to play." Cristiano Ronaldo's family thanked Liverpool fans for their support. The family of Cristiano Ronaldo have thanked Liverpool fans for their show of support for the Manchester United star and his partner following the tragic death of their baby son. Ronaldo missed the match at Anfield on Tuesday night on compassionate grounds after he and his girlfriend, Georgina Rodriguez, announced on Monday evening that their newborn baby son has died. United and Liverpool supporters showed their respect for the Portuguese forward in the 7th minute of the match as they joined together in an impeccably respected minute's applause. Liverpool supporters also belted out a rendition of their club anthem, "You'll Never Walk Alone," as a sign of support and unity following the awful tragedy. Manchester United midfielder Nemanja Matic eyeing reunion with former manager Jose Mourinho at Roma. According to Tutto Mercato Web, Manchester United midfielder Nemanja Matic could reunite with former boss Jose Mourinho at Roma in the upcoming summer transfer window. The Serbian has already announced his departure from United at the end of the season, leaving a gaping hole in the midfield for the English Giants. He's the only natural defensive midfielder in the squad, which means that the team will need to eye replacements for the veteran soon. Matic spent 5 years at Old Trafford, joining from rivals Chelsea in 2017 after spending a successful time in London with the Blues. With the midfielder holding out of the English side as soon as the season ends, Roma have already made contact with Matic over a potential move ahead in the summer. Mourinho, who now manages the Serie A side, is said to have given the green light for a transfer for the 33-year-old. The Portuguese coach is quite familiar with Matic and his abilities, with the pair working together while at both Chelsea and United. It was Mourinho who brought the midfielder star from London to Manchester, and the ex-Red Devils boss also sent a message to Matic after he announced his departure from the club last week. Having spent his senior career playing in Serbia, Slovakia and England, it looks like Matic may be taking his skills to Italy to play in the capital under a familiar face in Mourinho. Although he never won a trophy at United under the manager, he was a regular feature of the team in midfield. The 33-year-old certainly enjoyed more success with Chelsea than at Old Trafford, managing to only reach the finals of the FA Cup and UEFA Europa League during his career in Manchester. However, he was appreciated and loved by United fans, with the midfielder bringing some solidity on the pitch in the middle of the park, something we have lacked sorely over the last few years. Manchester United revived their interest in Villarreal defender Pau Torres. According to Manchester Evening News, Manchester United are set to revive their interest in signing Villarreal defender Pau Torres in the upcoming transfer window after being linked with him for all of last summer. United were hoping to sign the Spanish star a year prior to bolster their defense and improve upon their runners-up finish in the Premier League table, falling well behind defending champions Manchester City. However, they instead signed Rafael Varane from Real Madrid, with the Frenchman moving to Manchester after spending a decade in Spain. Despite signing a new defender just last year, the Red Devils are keen to improve their rear guard, especially given how poor their defensive line has been this season. Club captain Harry Maguire, in particular, has been woeful this entire campaign. Now, it seems as though the Old Trafford outfit has picked up interest in signing Torres once again, with the 25-year-old set to be open to offers in the summer. That being said, he's not in any rush to leave Villarreal. The current season has been an excellent one for the La Liga side, especially in Europe, as they have made their way to the Champions League semi-finals. If United are to make a move for the central defender, they would have to pay the release clause in his current deal, which is around 60 million euros. When the English Giants inquired about his availability a year ago, the Yellow Submarines were open to possible player plus cash offer for Torres. Now, though, their priority would be to sell him for cash only. United fans will be familiar with Torres, having heard his name being linked to the club last year, and also coming up against him and his team in the final of the UEFA Europa League last season. Manchester United have a strong interest in Lazio midfielder Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. According to Calciomercato, Manchester United have a strong and confirmed interest to sign Lazio midfielder Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the upcoming transfer window, although their move for the player could hinge on the future of Paul Pogba. Pogba is currently in the last few months of his current contract with United, and as things stand, he is available as a free agent in the summer for interested clubs to snap him up. In the event the Frenchman leaves for free at the end of the season, the Red Devils have set their sights on Milinkovic-Savic, whose versatility in midfield has caught the attention of many clubs in Europe. This season, Savic has impressed in Italy with his performances in the middle of the park. The Manchester side's midfield will be weak in the event Pogba exits the club, given that Nemanja Matic has also announced his intention to depart at the end of the season. A midfield signing, therefore, will be a necessity in this summer. In good news for United, they are said to be leading the race for Milinkovic-Savic's signature, although alongside Paris Saint-Germain. Given the interest surrounding the 27-year-old, Lazio are backing themselves for an international auction being unleashed for their midfield in the summer. The Serie A club's president, Claudio Lotito, wants to cash in on the Serbian international at the end of the season, as his current contract with the Italian side expires in 2024. Reports in Italy claim that Milinkovic-Savic appear destined to leave in order for him to take the next big leap in his career. The arrival of Milinkovic-Savic may solve some of our problems in the midfield. His versatility can be utilized to our benefit in midfield, and at 27, we could get a player about to enter the prime years of his career and kick on in terms of his performances. PSG will need to be bottled for his signature, but it may be well worth the hassle to improve the weak link in our side. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.